Good morning, boys and girls. This is Health Lesson 153. We're going to go over pages 112 to 115. Before we begin, we will go over our comprehension check for what we have read so far. If we go back to page 107, we have our first comprehension. And it reads, you're going to say yes or no. It is safe to play. How about that? That's a little better. It is safe to play. It is safe to play basketball in a busy road. No. It is not safe to play basketball on a busy road. Should you check the playground for broken glass or trash before playing? Yes. Do you pick it up with your bare hands or you use gloves? Or use something else? You don't know who touched that, right? Should you ask the owner of a cute puppy if you can pet it? Yes, you should ask. Don't pet an animal that you do not know. Should you pick up the injured bird that fell out of the nest? You should be very, very careful. So this one, because in the book we read that we're not supposed to approach injured animals because you don't know how they're going to react. But I am a believer that if you see something, you do something. So if I would have seen a injured bird fall out of a nest, I would seek help so I could help the bird. I wouldn't leave it there. Poor thing. Okay, so the book would say no, but I would say maybe. But that's just me. Okay, next. Is it safe to poke sticks into anthills? No. And actually, if you are an animal lover, don't throw sticks at it. Don't throw rocks at it. You're hurting it. So it's contradicting. How can you love an animal when you're throwing stuff at it to hurt it? Doesn't make any sense. Okay, the next comprehension check that you were supposed to do was on page 109. Bicycle safety depends on the condition of your bike, your riding skills, and wearing a safety helmet. Never ride your bike on the sidewalk that are meant for pedestrians. Sometimes that's the only place that you have in order to ride a bike, so you need to be aware. If you're riding your bicycle on the sidewalk, just be aware that you're not in the way, that you're not going to run into somebody, okay? Because sometimes we just need to learn how to share a space. What are the 3 hand signals your bicycle use for your bicycle use? So it will be right turn, left turn, and stop. And now we begin our reading. Oh, no, I'm lying. The next comprehension is on page 112. You should never swim alone. Always use the buddy system. If you do not know how to swim, stay in shallow water. You should always wear a life vest when you are in a small boat. Actually, it is the law. If the Coast Guard catches you without a life vest on a water vehicle, you will get fined. Well, your parents will. And it's double because you're a child. So always wear a life vest, a floating device. Why should you stay away from water during an electrical storm? Because water is a conductor of electricity. So if let's say that we're outside and there's an electrical storm If the lightning hits the water, the puddle of water, it could bounce off of it and hit me. If I'm wet, it attracts it. So I avoid water so I won't get struck by an electrical current, right? And I don't touch someone that is, because again, our bodies are conductors of electricity. List 2 ways you can help someone in the water who needs help. Do not jump in and try to save them, because you might drown. Throw something that floats. A cushion from a seat. If a ball that you were playing with, or any type of floating device, okay, you throw it at them. Or you can look for something long, like a long pole or a long rope. Usually when you're at a pool, there's the pole that they use to clean the pool. And usually they have floating devices, I forgot how you call it, lifesavers, on the fence. So just grab one of those and throw it in the water. Why shouldn't you jump in? Because that person, that he's not at ease. He's yelling and grabbing and he's moving a lot. So they might grab on you and pull you down, and in the process drown you if they're stronger than you. That's why if you're not a professional, they tell you not to jump into the water to save someone from drowning. Moving on. Page 112 through 116. We have the words falls, storms, fires, stop, drop, and roll. Just as it is home safety, just as it is important to practice good safety habits outside of your home, you should practice good safety habits at home. If you stay aware of what you are doing and what is going on around you, fewer accidents will happen. More accidents happen at home than anywhere else. Many of these accidents cause serious injuries. The most common cause of serious injuries is falls. Should be R, huh? Because it's a cause. Okay. Falls can be caused by loose rugs, slippery floors, standing on chairs to reach high places, or tripping over things that are out of place. Stepping on things to reach high places. I have a story. My younger sister, she was maybe like 13 or 14 at the time. She was trying to reach at the top of our closet back home, and there was an empty aquarium at the bottom of the closet. She had the bright idea to step on this aquarium to reach above her. The glass broke, and today she has 2 large scars on her legs that indicate that was a poor choice. So follow that. Get a ladder or get something that is made for you to step on, to climb on. Most falls are preventable. What can you do to prevent accidents at home? Weather safety. Did you know that you can practice safety during storms? Storms can range from very mild to severe. How you prepare for a storm and what you do during the storm will make a big difference in your safety. If you know a storm is coming, plan indoor activities for the day. Lightning is a dangerous part of a storm. If you are outside and see lightning or hear thunder, take cover right away. Lightning can strike 5 to 10 miles from the storm it is in. If you cannot go inside begin being in your car will keep you safe. Actually, during a lightning storm, being in your car is a safe place because your car has rubber, and rubber is not a conductor of electricity. So the tires are touching the ground. The tires are rubber. If lightning would hit the metal part of the top of the car, the electricity will disperse throughout the car, but it's you're inside of the car and you're not touching anything metal, you're fine. Where was I? Outside, lightning, you hear thunder, take cover right away. Lightning can strike 5 to 10 miles from the storm. It is in. You cannot go inside. Being in a car will help to keep you safe. If you are inside during a lightning storm, unplug all appliances and stay away from the windows. Do not take a bath during the lightning storm. If the power goes out, use a flashlight. Back in the day when we had line telephones, you were not supposed to go on the telephone either. If the power goes out, use a flashlight instead of a candle so that you will not have to worry about starting a fire. If a tornado warning is issued for your town, go to an inner room or closet without windows, sometimes your bathroom, inside of the tub. And when they say an inner room, is a room that is surrounded by other rooms, that is not exposed to the outside. If your house has a basement, that is the safest place to be during a tornado. Stay there until the warning ends. During a winter storm, layer your clothing to keep warm. Be sure to bundle up when you go outside. Do not forget your hat, gloves, scarf, and boots. If your clothing gets wet from snow, change into dry clothes. Fire safety. Fires can be helpful, but they can also be dangerous because most house fires are caused by carelessness. They can be prevented with good safety habits. You should never play with fire. To keep everyone in your home safe, you should have an escape plan that shows you how to get out of your house in case of a fire. Designate a specific place outside of your home where everyone in your family is to meet. Practice your escape plan regularly. This is a good thing to have. This is a good thing to practice. Share this idea with your parents. Also, it just occurred to me, you should also have a safe word. A safe word is a word that you use that only you and your parents know. Let's say that your parents can't come to pick you up or they send someone for you. That safe word is a way of knowing that that your parents told that person what they're telling you. Okay, and if it's used, you need to change it. Your home is on fire. Get out immediately. Once a fire starts, it spreads quickly. Never go back into a burning building. Call 911 for help. Explain your emergency. Then say your name and the address of the emergency. After you have given the information, stay on the phone until help arrives. Actually, they keep you on the phone asking you questions. If you are unable to get out of the building, stay calm so you can think clearly. Actually, go to the floor. Smoke goes to the top. So crawl on the floor and find an exit. Look for a window or another way out. If the window is too high for you to escape, yell to let others know you need help and wait for someone to rescue you. A firefighter wears special equipment for protection when he is fighting fires. When he is wearing this equipment, he looks He looks and sounds different because it's oxygen. Inside of this max, they're having oxygen. So that's why you're lit. It's like, what is this on Star Wars? I am your father. Yes. It sounds kind of like that. Okay. Kind of muffled. The firefighter wears special equipment for protection when he is fighting fires. When he is wearing his equipment, he looks and sounds different. In an emergency, you should never run or hide from a firefighter. I don't know about that word never, because maybe he's dressed in firefighter clothes, but he's not really a firefighter. So, again, be aware. Nowadays, a lot of people, try to trick you. So, you always use caution. Even if you see someone in uniform, if they're not acting the way a person in uniform is supposed to be acting, okay? Don't just rely that they have a uniform. If you need help getting out of a fire, a firefighter is the one to help you. If your clothes ever catch fire, do not run. Do not run. Running will make the fire spread faster. Why? Because oxygen makes fire increase. So when you're running, you're adding oxygen to the fire, and that's why it spreads. Do not run. You should stop, drop, and roll. Lay down, cover your face with your hands, and then roll and roll on the ground, obviously on the part that has the fire, or floor until the fire is out. So that means that if your back is on fire, the clothes on your back is on fire, you're going to roll on the ground on your back. If you could find a rug or a heavy blanket, if there is a heavy blanket or a rug close by, you can put the fire out by wrapping yourself in the blanket or rug and rolling on the floor. Be sure to keep your head clear of the blanket so that you can breathe. Yeah, that's very important. We need to breathe. Fire needs air to burn. The blanket or rug will keep the air out. But make sure that you leave space for you to breathe. Caution, if your clothes catch on fire, drop, stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll. If there's a lot of smoke, crawl on the floor. Smoke goes up. Hot air goes up. Cool air goes down. Never play with candles, matches, or lighters. Have an escape plan. Smoke and heat detectors warn for danger. Never go back into a burning building. To escape a burning building, get low and go. If your clothes catch fire, stop, drop, and roll. Do not run or hide from a firefighter. Stay calm. Think clearly. Call 911. That concludes our reading for today. Please complete the comprehension check, and that will be the first thing on the next video. See you later during the meet. Bye.